Yu-Gi-Oh is one of the most difficult trading card games to get into. With over 10,000 different cards and so many different products to choose from, where do you even begin? Using a budget of just £30 a week, I set out to mould my own deck and climb the competitive ladder all the way to the European Championships. The challenge? All my cards have to be obtained through sealed official products. I'm not allowed to trade, I'm not allowed to buy cards individually, and instead have to rely on the cold, hard luck of the draw. You're watching Yu-Gi-Oh! From scratch. Oi oi! Welcome back to the show. Happy Thursday, how you doing? Yu-Gi-Oh! From Scratch is officially into the double digits, and if you remember from episode 5, that means we're going to be looking at the collection we've amassed so far again. It also means that our deck so far, after this opening today, has hit the £300 mark. Ouch. I'm not complaining, don't worry about me. Patreon in the description, just saying. Speaking of, we got these cool little fun custom stickers in that you can earn and, I guess, stick on things. A few people have already earned them, so I sent out those earlier this week, and they should be with you soon depending on where you live in the world. I did send one to Australia. Also, big shout outs to the new supporter of the show, and that is Astrid, and I'm totally going to butcher this, Peder Gunnarsson, also known as Dragon Song. Andrew Price and Brett Mullins as well. Like, for real, thanks to you guys, I think we might actually be able to take this series to Euros, which was a genuine worry to begin with, so you guys are making this happen, and I'm very thankful for that. So, moving on to the actual juice today, the search for Ib starts now. She's probably the single most important card for the final build of our dragon deck. By netting us the advantage and resources we need to resolve a full guard dragon combo under no restrictions, she quite literally makes everything work by herself and earns the title of Deck Mommy. She comes as a secret rare in Dark Neostorm and is the main card we need right now to improve the deck. While we search for Ib, there are a couple of other cards that I'd like to pick up from Dark Neostorm, although they aren't mandatory, but that's 3 Cynet Minin, 2 Crackdown, 1 Brotar, and 1 Dingirsu. Cynet Minin got announced for a reprint in Dual Overload coming this March, so I'm not too fussed if we don't get it right now. And a great card that you might have noticed me pull in the last 2 episodes is Galactic Spiral Dragon. This guy's pretty much a free summon and can make all your monsters level 8, which is perfect for an Exceed play. However, the reason I don't play it is because of the fact that our current combos usually still rely on resolving Tracer, which locks us to dark monsters from the extra deck. With no good dark rank 8s, I've seen no reason to fit him in. However, if we can pull a Dingirsu, that might change. So enough of the talking already, let's go crack open some cardboard. Right, so coming in at £7.50 a pop, our full budget of £30 gets us 4 Dark Neostorm Special Editions. At 3 packs per box, that gets us 12 booster packs in total, which is the ratio for a secret rare, so fingers crossed. Okay, right, let's get this party started. So we'll start with the promos. I'll open one each of the promo packs just so we see what's inside them. Not that we need anything from the promo packs, but I did see a couple comments asking where I got White Rose Dragon from, so I thought it best to just show everything. Magicalized Fusion is basically Dragon's Mirror, but for spellcasters, and I think that's really cool and has a lot of potential, especially with Dragoon of Red Eyes coming out. Then here we have Beat Raptor and Shooting Riser Dragon, which could actually be playable when Needle Fiber comes out, or I'm sorry, Halki Fibrax is the actual term. God, I hate that, but it's cool that we have Shooting Riser Dragon as an option for when he does come out, because there's a couple cool ideas that I might have. So, coming in here for the first pack of the episode, we have Goki the Blade Ogre, the Altergeist Synchro, Crusadia Testament, Coca-Cola, Danger Bigfoot Strength, Dirge is our super rare, and nothing too exciting. Overflow Dragon, it's not great. We do still have 11 packs to go though, so we're fine for now. Something I did want to speak about was my upload schedule. So currently I upload 1 video every week, and that's Yu-Gi-Oh! From Scratch on a Thursday at 5 PM UK time. That's a guarantee that's never going to change. However, I do want to introduce a second video on Mondays. So I wanted to ask if you have any sort of like themes or questions that you would like me to base a video around. If you do, leave a comment and it might get featured as a video. Honestly, it doesn't even have to be entirely Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, I could still do it. I already have a couple of stupid ideas, and look, we got an ultra rare World Gears, although we do already have one, which is unfortunate. That could have been Dingirsu. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure when I would actually start uploading every Monday, but there is plans there to expand the channel, which is pretty cool. It's probably worth waiting until I get an actual PC, because I don't even know if my laptop can handle that much editing in a week. But anyway, that's enough rambling. So Dark Neostorm is a very interesting set. It actually has a lot of value in just the rares and supers alone, like there's Crackdown, Mystic Mine, Fusion Destiny, which is a staple for hero decks. Even just Cross Crusader, the hero rare, is over £2. I don't know, I think I just appreciate the fact that it makes every pack worth opening rather than just being like secret rare or bust. Anyway, we're about halfway through and we still haven't even pulled a Crackdown, so our luck streak could be dwindling here. Although last time I said that I think was the Phantasme episode. So here we have Flamvel Lady, Crealter, Haunted Rock, Dino Boy, and oh! Well, obviously Signet Mining as a secret rare. It looks so nice and shiny with the flashlight on. Oh, I love it. So while we actually have no use for Signet Mining right now, obviously we will need it in future to search for Draconet. I would have preferred Deck Mommy, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I'll take it. An interesting note about Signet Mining is that it's the most valuable secret rare in the set, however it's also the most printed secret rare in the set, so it's like the easiest one to get. So I'm not entirely surprised that we pulled it, but I guess it just sounds like I'm moaning now, doesn't it? Right, I'll shut up. So 4 packs left to go here. I think we should be due an ultra rare maybe, going by normal ratios. I think we've only pulled 1 so far. D Tactics and Mystic Mine. I think that maybe completes our playset. We may have 4, I'm not sure. We'll check the collection later. So 3 left to go here. I'm actually thinking that it would be more efficient to just build a salad deck if I get 3 Signet Mine in. But that's boring, and we ain't quitters. And we just got an ulti. Valkyrie Urda. Another useless Valkyrie card, I guess, to add to the collection. I'm actually really excited to show you guys the collection because I don't know, it feels more genuine than normal. The fact that we've pulled everything ourselves just gives it that much more sentimental value, and even though this challenge is like really expensive, I'm having a really fun time with it. But that, my friends, leads us to the final pack of today's opening. So, we have Tornado Dragon, followed by Jigsaw's Tricycle. Next up we have some kind of bacteria. We have Deus Ex Crawler, a dolphin that swam through yellow food dye, Assault Mode 0, Chaos Betrayer for the rare, and, it's a spell, Signet Mining? Nah, Fusion Destiny, a super rare, which I can't complain about. So not a single copy of Crackdown out of 12 packs, which is a little bit sad, but hey, we did pull Signet Mining, so we didn't go completely bust. That does mean, however, that there's no changes to the deck this week, and the search for Deck Mommy continues. But for now, we'll move on to the next segment. What the crap? Revs, this isn't gameplay, what is this? Well, sadly, there was no tournament at locals this week, and I didn't have any time to record some matches at my own locals, so unfortunately, there's no gameplay this week. Good thing this is episode 10 and we have extra content in the form of the collection. Before we do dive in here, I think it's worth noting how much we have actually paid for this collection, because it's not as simple as just 10 times £30. So on top of the £300 we've spent on product, we've also entered 7 local tournaments out of these 10 episodes, which has come to £42. And then the 2 regionals has come to £37.50 in total. This brings the total cost of the collection to about £380 excluding travel. So what I'm interested to find out is whether we've actually plussed, because we've had some pretty insane luck. So let's dig on into today's collection watch, shall we? So starting off strong here, in order of rarity, we have our 2 ultis, and that's Harpy Chandler and Sky Striker Ace Hayate. Coupled with all the prismatic secrets on this page, I just think it looks beautiful. The Jackalope and Thunderdark especially, those were really nice pulls. Moving on to the second page here, we round off our tin promos and move on to the actual booster pack secret rares we pulled. As you can see, our brand new Signet Mining sitting in there pretty, and it moves on pretty quickly to the ultras. There is a lot of ultras in here, but it starts off with that second Boral Sword we have. That was really nice to pull. This next couple of pages is the Dual Devastator stuff. I've not actually checked values for Dual Devastator stuff since it came out, so I'm not sure if they're actually worth anything, but they are useful cards to have. We've got our spare Ghost Bells at the top here, including our 4th one. And then I believe we should be moving on to dual power stuff after this. If you see any cool deck ideas in here, by the way, drop me a comment, because it's not like they're going anywhere. A lot of the dual power stuff can be considered bulk, so I might take some of it out when our binder starts to get a little bit more full. Naxter at the bottom there, I love that. Shout out to Cyber Dragons, my favourite deck. Also, there's our boy Utopia double, still waiting on us to get that double or nothing so we can pull him out. Maybe one day, who knows. When you compare this to like episode 5, it's just so heartwarming to see how far we've come, and I can't wait to see what our binder looks like towards the end of the series. A couple of extra hand traps here. Ghost Reaper. I remember when we used to play Ghost Reaper, we didn't actually resolve Reaper once. I think we did activate it against strikers, but it got called by the grave, and that was the only ever time I activated it. I think it would be a really cool idea to like try and resolve every card in here at least once, but that's just not possible. Moving on to the supers here, we have quite a few OTS cards. God, remember when we used to get OTS packs when locals had prize support? Speaking of, Ultimate Legionnaire is getting released in OTS 12, so that is on my list. We need at least one. Oh yeah, I did wonder if we completed our playset of Mystic Mine. Turns out we have 3. Hey, Cyber Dragon hurts. You know, I totally would have done sealed only Cyber Dragons. The only problem is Mega Fleet is just impossible to get. Also, rest in peace, all of our Aggerpains gone, but definitely never forgotten. There's our Fusion Destinies from today. We almost got a full playset just from our 12 packs. Super Rejuvenation in there as well. I would love to find a way to use it and make it work, but it's too slow and we don't tribute or discard enough. And that's us just hit the rares as well. Now these will all definitely be getting taken out like as soon as we get enough holos. This is all the stuff from today. And a playset of Jelly Cannon, hell yeah. You know, thinking about it now, I'm really glad I kept all this stuff instead of having a rule where I can sell the excess cards, because it just feels really nice looking through it all. There's our Sunlight Wolves as well. You know, it's always an option to switch over to Salads, or at least build a Salad deck, especially when we're going for Signet Mine-ins already. I think I might actually do it one day as like an additional challenge, after we already have our invite, obviously. But yeah, I think that should be us coming to the end of the binder collection there. I will show you something cool at the back here. This isn't part of the Yugioh from Scratch series, this is just where I store my cool cards. So this back page is all like misprints and miscuts and, you know, factory errors. Some cooler than others, but then if we flip over this page, this is what's left of my Ghost Rare collection. I actually had every Ghost Rare in first edition except Black Rose, but then I started selling them off, and this is what I have left. Some of them do have a couple nicks in the corner, like that Majestic Red Dragon's quite bad condition, but my favorite is the Japanese cards, the original art Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, and Red Eyes. They just look so cool, man. But yeah, that's pretty much everything from the binder. I do have the bulk commons here. We have about 500-ish from all the packs we've opened. And I can reveal that the total value of our deck and our collection altogether just breaks even, roughly. I could get like between 350 and 400 after fees and shipping, so I'd say that's pretty damn good. But yeah, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Apologies once again for there not being any gameplay, especially if that's what you look forward to seeing most. I'll make it up to you next week, and I'm actually going to try and upload a secret video on Monday. We'll see. No guarantees. But if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you next time.
To slow down, fireplace, do you